everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing great, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Tuba and I'm a crochet artist and a designer, and on this channel I make videos related to crochet, market vlogs and everything crochet related. So if that is something you're interested in, come join in and subscribe. Okay, so if you cannot already tell, I am right now in my market. Today is September 6th. And it's a market day for me. It's a Saturday and I'm all set up. The market has started already. It is currently 10:15 a.m. and I have already made my first sale of the day. I sold a small keychain, a stingray keychain. And yeah, seems like a good start. People are stopping by. This market is in a mall. And from the reviews of the mall, I've heard that this mall gets busier on the weekends, and there's hardly like ever parking spot available. So that is a good sign that this day is going to be a busy one. But you can't be sure. As I told you in my last vlog, that I'm not really hopeful that this market is going to go well. And the reason is not like I don't have faith in this market. The reason is my market experience in the past has not been great. Yeah, I just had one successful market throughout my career of doing markets, and I've been doing markets for a year now. So yeah, that says a lot. Maybe I've not been looking into good markets. I'm still trying. I am experimenting with different markets. Maybe, hopefully, I will come across good markets soon. But yeah, so far, it has not been a good experience for me. So anyways, I'll keep you posted about my market as the day progresses. But for now, those are all the updates that I have. I have recorded a walk around of my booth setup and everything already. And I have gotten a good spot. By chance, I have a pillar behind me, and so I could like orient my market in a way that it is only blocked from two sides. Otherwise, most people's market is being blocked by three sides. So yeah. One more update that I would like to give you is that I did not bring all of my inventory. I left some of the things back home to make space for some seasonal stuff. For example, I had to make space for my beanies, my headbands, and some of the fall and Halloween related stuff. For example, I have pumpkins, candy canes, ghosts, and like those kind of stuff. So I had to make space for that, and so I left out on some penguins and bees, because those are the things that never sold for me. Like I sell one or two of them, but like not as much. So yeah, I really wanted to have some more variety here, because I do have like one of a kind stuff in my booth. For example, I have a splooting cow, and I have an elephant, and I have dragons. So those are the things that you do not really see as much in the markets, in the crochet booths and stuff. So I think those might grab some attention. I do have loaf cats, because people do love buying cats. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just experimenting, as I told you already. So yes, that is the update. And I am surrounded by all sorts of food stuff. So right here I have a juice shop, and then I have popcorn stall, and in front of me I do have I think that's a milkshake and snacks kind of a shop. So yes, I'm in a good spot, I must say, because people do stop for food, and when people stop for food, they look at my booth as well. So yeah. Anyhow, hello everyone. So right now it's 12:19 p.m. and I am here to give you an update on how the market is going. So it is true that it is really busy in the mall and people are stopping by, they are taking a look, they're appreciating everything, but unfortunately there haven't been many sales so far. I've only sold 2 stingrays since this morning. But yeah, people are looking at the stuff and they're really appreciating, but that doesn't mean anything unless somebody buys something. There were a lot of parents whose kids were really wanting something, but then they looked at the price and they walked away, which makes me believe it's the pricing that they are not willing to pay, especially because there is a Miniso right around the corner where I am right now, and people have been going there and buying stuff. Obviously you can get cheaper stuff at Miniso than the ones that I have here because they are handmade. In the same price you can get a bigger plushie. So yeah, that is the reality. I did have this thing in my mind, since this is in the mall, people come to the mall for leisure. They just want to have food and hang around. So when they're handmade items available, they're going to look pricey compared to what is available in the shops, and maybe that comparison might lead to lower sales, and I think that might have an effect on it, this market as well. But other than that, I was also looking at it in the other from other point of view as well, that when you're in a mall and when they're newer shops or newer pop-up stalls in the mall, you're kind of attracted to them and you want to visit them and maybe end up buying something. But I guess that is not the case in my case, because my stuff is obviously pricier than the other options available around. So yep, I am not gonna lie, my spirits are getting lower by the time, and that might show up in my body language as well, but I can't help it. I have been really strong for the past year, and I haven't seen success so far, so it does affect me obviously, but yeah, what can you do? I'm hanging on to hope, and yeah, just hoping for the best for now. Hello everyone, so it is currently 2:10 right now and I am coming up here to give you another update, and the update is there is no update. So I had just one more sale after I spoke to you last, and there have been a lot of visitors in my booth, and it is getting busier in the mall by the time, as I already told you, especially after 12, there has been a lot of people, and so a lot of visitors and appreciators, but no sales so far. I was really hopeful that my pumpkins would sell because they are really cute, and I don't know, they were just grabbing a lot of attention as well, but none of them sold so far, which is really surprising for me, especially given this is fall season, people are already into seasonal shopping and stuff, but no pumpkins have sold. Also, the bat and the ghost, which are my new patterns and my own patterns, they have been getting a lot of attention from the visitors, which is a good feedback for me that they are nice patterns. So hopefully I'll sell some patterns in the future for these. But yeah, no sales, no success, no luck. I'm still holding my holding my ground. And I'm still having high spirits, but yeah, also I'm really socially awkward and it feels really weird talking to the camera while people are passing from behind me. People are looking at me. I don't know if you can see it in the camera behind me, but yeah, it seems maybe people are finding it weird. that I am recording in the middle of the mall. It makes me more nervous. Hello everyone, so it's currently 4:17 p.m. and we are almost done with the market. 2 more hours to go. Well, less than 2 hours to go. Foot traffic has been great. It's been picking up quite a lot, but it has not resulted in many sales as I had hoped. But foot traffic was great, so I would give them credit for that. They picked up a good location for this market. It's just that I think people are not in the mood of spending a lot, or I don't know. People are spending money, but I guess they are not spending money on luxuries or something. So yes, a lot of kids came here and they went with sad faces and broken hearts because the parents were not willing to buy them stuff. Again, I wouldn't blame them. It's really pricey. So yes, I have made $130 in sales so far, which does not cover the booth fee still, but I'm hopeful maybe I'll be able to cover at least the table fee for this market by the time it ends. A lot of people have inquired about custom orders. They have taken my card, so I'm hopeful that those would materialize. So people were really happy that I'm local to the area, so those people also took cards because they were not in the mood or they were not sure what to buy right now, but they took the card thinking they will reach out to me online. They were happy about the fact that I am offering local pickup option as well. So yeah, lots of good things are happening, but again, sales are what count the most when you are in the market. So that has not happened, but I am grateful for whatever I have sold so far. I was just hoping I would sell more stuff. So yeah. Well, that's the update for now. I will keep you posted with more updates as they come. And yeah. Okay guys, so it has not been long since I gave you my last update. So my last update was around 4:20ish, and right now it is 4:42 p.m. And there has been some progress, and that is why I came up here and wanted to share it with you. So I did make the biggest sale of the day right now. So I sold one fruit head ducky for $50, and then I also sold 3 smaller items to one girl, which was around $40. So I just made $90 in just like that. The girls were I think they were college students. They came up here and they had specific they had favorites. So for example, this fruit hat ducky girl, she liked ducks and she fell in love with the duck, and other 2 bullied her into getting the duck because they were you do not want to pass this on. And the other one, she loved ghosts and Halloween themed stuff, and she got ghost and the witch's hat and a candy cane. So yeah, it was surreal seeing all of that pan out in front of me. But yeah, I'm really happy that it happened because now I have made back my booth fee, which is always a big win whenever that happens. And I'm happy that this happened. Okay, yeah, that was the update, and I'll keep you posted with any more updates as they come by. Okay, everyone, it is almost 10 minutes to 6. Yeah, okay. Okay, everyone, so it is currently 5:48, which means we are 12 minutes away from the closing time of the market. I did not have any more sales after the last update that I gave you, but I did pick up this keychain, this really pretty firefly keychain from the other crochet vendor that is vending in this market. I really loved it. I did not buy it actually. I wanted to buy it, but Claudia was really nice to gift it to me, so we kind of exchanged keychain. So I gave her one of my favorite keychains, and I got this one from her. It's really pretty. I'm really loving it. The colors are good. It's made really nice. I'm so happy
little things. I know I can make this, but getting it from somebody else is making me really happy. It's like the little kid inside of me is excited to have gotten something that she likes. So that is the update that I have for now. I'll put her business name right here for you if you want to like check her out as well. But yeah, that is all for the market day for now. I will give you a rundown of what sold and what were the best market sellers and all of that stuff when I reach home, or maybe tomorrow. Most probably I will be doing it when I am ready to edit this video, which is always the case, but I'll really try that I do it like today or tomorrow and not like leave it hanging. But yeah, that is all for the market day. I'll start packing here and then yeah. Hello everyone, so today is a Tuesday, September 9th, and I'm coming on here to give you a rundown of what sold in my market over this weekend. I promised you, and I'm delivering right on time. I'm so happy it's not too late. Otherwise, I might have forgotten to record it completely and then I would be in trouble. Anyhow, I will give you a rundown here. So I have my list in my phone. I'll give you all the sales that I made in the same order that I made them. So the very first sale of the day was a stingray keychain in pink color. I sold it for $10 and it was paid by card. Then I sold another stingray keychain in blue color, also for $10. It was also paid by card. Then I sold a baby turtle in green for $10. That is also a keychain. So these are all my like $10 keychain things. Then I sold a ghost with the witch's hat. The ghost was $15 and the hat was an add-on thing for $10. So the sale was $25 in cash. I sold another ghost for $15. Then I sold a blue whale keychain for $10. Another ghost sold for $15. Then I sold a black kitten for $25. And then I sold an octo keychain in blue for $10. And then I sold a ghost, witch's hat, and a candy corn. This was a complete sale for $40. So the ghost was $15. The hat was $10 and the candy corn was also $15. So with that, I also sold orange fruit hat duck for $50. That was my biggest sale of the day, and that is where I told you like these 3 college students, they came together. One of them bought these 3 things, ghost and a hat and a candy corn, like the Halloween themed or fall themed stuff. And then she also kind of like convinced the other girl to buy the fruit hat duck because she was loving it, but she was just like a little bit reserved as to buy it or not. So she convinced her, like they budgeted things, they thought about it for a while, but in the end she did buy it for $50. Then I sold another kitten for $25, and then I sold an octo keychain for $10. And in the end, like in the last 25 minutes or 20 minutes or so, I sold a ghost and an octo keychain for $25. So in total, I made $280 in sales for the day. I paid $192 for the booth, for the table. I know this is a lot, but this is what is the rate around this area. For some reason, I can't fathom, like this is beyond my comprehension as to why the prices of the tables are so high. But for this, because I think it was in a mall, I could make sense of it, because the malls, they do charge higher fees for setting up a booth or something. So this is understandable, but for most of the vendors, the standard fee is like $100 for a 6-feet table. So this one was $100 and something for a 6-feet table. And then I also opted for a rack as well, and that is why like it came
to around $192 in total with tax and stuff. So moving on to how many of the stuff I sold and what was the bestseller. I will give you a moment to guess in the comments below what do you think was the bestseller in this market, and then I'll tell you. Okay, for number 3 on the bestsellers list, we have a tie between two things. So the first thing on the number 3 is the stingrays, which we sold 2 of, and the second thing giving competition to stingrays is the witches hats. I thought I sold 3 of the witches hats. Turns out I only sold 3. Maybe I forgot to write one of them, but then also I don't see like the price of it anywhere. So like the math checks out in sales. So maybe I only sold 2 of them, but I was wondering maybe I sold 3 of them. That I don't know, for some reason I had 3 in mind. Anyhow, on number 2 we have, drum roll please, the Octo keychains. So I sold 3 of Octo keychains in different colors. Octo keychains have been like not the most popular ones on my table for the longest time. It has been the baby turtles, and this time around the baby turtles were not noticed at all. Like there was only one person who noticed the baby turtles and bought it as well. Other than that, baby turtles were not noticed at all. Anyhow, moving ahead, on number 1 we have, drum roll please, we have ghosts winning this race. I sold 5 ghosts. So I only brought 5 ghosts along with me to this market, and I sold all of them. And that is always a great news. So yeah, I'm happy that I only made 5, because if I had made more, then I would have had leftovers like 1 piece or 2 pieces. That is for some reason very irritating for me. But yeah, I'm happy that I had enough of the ghosts that I sold. The last one that was left on the shelves, I was looking at it and it was really irritating me that I'll have to bring this home with me, but in the last moment that also sold. Now that I'm looking at it, I think the tie for number 3 is for 3 things. So we also sold 2 kittens, which is also like really surprising for me, because up until now nobody was really interested in loaf cats and loaf kittens, but this time around people were really interested in it. So that also goes around to show like how different markets gives you different experiences of what people are liking. Also this area is different from where I used to do my markets, because as I told you in one of my videos, I recently moved to a different city. So this is a bit of a smaller city compared to where I have been doing my markets in the past. So I guess like people's taste also depends on the area that they live in, because like if you look at the area there that I was previously doing my markets in, that is a bigger area. So it is GTA. It is like multiple cities around a big city. So I guess there are a lot of like markets happening. There are a lots of vendors making the same things. So maybe that is why like people were not looking at the loaf cats, for example, because everybody is carrying loaf cats around that area. And my baby turtles, they were not like a popular item with the vendors, because the turtles, they are a bit like complicated to make and they take a little more time to make. So people would usually make like the bigger turtles and make multiple variations of the turtles. For example, the sunflower turtle or the like strawberry turtle or like those variations. So the baby turtles, they were kind of like a unique thing that people would find on my booth, especially because I've not seen other people selling baby turtles. I have seen people selling big turtles. That is why like my bigger turtles were not like gaining a lot of attention and my baby turtles were selling well. I cannot say what is the reason for baby turtles for not getting recognition in this market, but like I can think of like this reason for them being popular in my other markets. But kittens, people were really attracted to the kittens even in my previous markets as well. But like, I would see people commenting on my kittens like, oh, this was also on that booth, or maybe we saw it in that market, or something like that, along that lines. So I guess like people would see the same things over every booth and would not end up buying or something like that, or maybe they have already purchased something. So yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense, but that is something that has been like going on in my mind when I was like thinking about what sold and why it sold, or like I was kind of like reviewing the market and trends of sorts. So yeah, that is my reasoning, that is my thought process, and that is my what do you call it, review of stuff. So yeah, you may or may not agree, or maybe you have better reasoning about the stuff. You can share that in the comments below. But yeah, that is everything for this market. In total for this market, I think the money I brought back home was around $90 or maybe like $88 or something like that. But I'm still really happy that I made this much as well. The biggest thing for me is to cover the booth fee, which I have not been able to do last year for most of my markets, and that is always very discouraging. This time around I made back my booth fee and then also made some money that I brought back home. So I'm really happy about that. Like, smaller wins, I celebrate the smaller wins. If I don't do that, I think that becomes really overwhelming for you as a business owner, that you're failing. So I'll take any win that I can get at this point. Also, I spoke to the other crochet vendor in the market and I asked her about her experience with the markets and everything, and she had pretty much the same experience as I have. She was telling me like she has not seen a lot of success in her markets as well, and she did comment that markets are not actually the same as they used to be, especially after COVID. So that says a lot. Her booth was really pretty. I really liked how she had presented everything in her booth. It looked really professional, and like, I don't know, it was really pretty. I wish I had my camera to film her, but I was just taking a look around. I did not bring along my phone or my camera, so I could not record her, but I will definitely go on her Instagram and plug a picture or a video if I do find it on her Instagram for the day. So I guess we'll end this video here, and yes, let me know your thoughts about my booth display, about my products. What should I add? What are the things in my booth that you did not think good about? Like you recommend like I don't bring to my future markets or something like that. How can I improve on my display? If you have any other tips and tricks up your sleeve, anything goes. Basically, I know I'm a newbie, I know I'm still learning, so I do need all of the recommendations, all of the tips and tricks, and every advice that I can get at this point. And yeah, with that, I'll end this video here. I hope you liked the video. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. With that, stay happy, stay connected, and stay safe. Bye.